kind of
Understood.
feel like trapped in your own actions, but not having any control over them.
Gotcha. Now, did you ever see her other personality? Because you say it was dissociative, so I assume she has two.
In the cells, no, we haven't.
Okay.
Mr. Walnuts, are
You
you
okay?
there?
Do you smell toast? Polly, smell toast. Stick your tongue out for me, Polly. Polly, have you entered some sort of fugue state? Sly, is he in a fugue state?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right,
I'll
well,
question on his behalf.
no,
Okay, no,
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 no, no, no, no, no, no.
Yeah. All right. Sometimes I
No,
get
he's
this
doing
frog
great.
in my.
Yeah,
Sometimes I get a
these
frog
good
in my throat and
questions.
I just can't speak. All right. So, can you say answer again? My hearing aids. I asked the question was if you were to see the other personality, would it affect the diagnosis?
It would depend. It's very unlikely, but it is possible.
Okay, so it is possible, and you did not see her other personality, correct?
Not today, no.
Okay, so the defense questioning, I believe you said something that you believe it can be managed with medication. Is that correct?
Finally, he's getting to the meat and potatoes of it.
That's correct, yeah, typically.
Okay.
It's not a court case, it's
Now-
a competency hearing.
If it could be treated with medication, it's not something so severe that it would disrupt her daily, day-to-day functions, right? She wouldn't have to
Literally
remove herself
disrupting
from
her function.
society, to be treated for this. Is that correct?
That would depend on the specific disorder that she has.
Okay, but
Yeah.
All right.
More, it would depend on the manifestations.
all right, but generally, it can be treated with medication.
Potentially, yes.
Okay.
Medici-
Okay, now
science, but we're getting better.
I heard you in the defense talking that the police may have. I want to make sure get your interpretation. Is the police may have said that the police said something along the lines that she should be in a mental institution. Did the police ever influence you in putting something to the medical report, or say that, or give any medical advice that went into the report? Did the police give any medical advice that went into
Medical
the police report?
advice, no. However, they did give advice on that they believe she was a very dangerous individual and that she'd carried out some dangerous acts. And
then-
with that in mind, the recommendation was made that potentially it could be a secure institution or something until she has the condition better managed.
Okay. So who made the sole decision? So it says it is at the evaluator's position that the best chance for the patient's recovery would be placed in the secure medical care. You're saying that the medical professionals came to that conclusion, correct?
Yes,
Okay. Did you come to that conclusion, or did the other medical professional?
we both agreed on it and came to that conclusion after a discussion with the officers surrounding the case.
Okay. So you discussed with the officers.
Oh my god.
Was
There
it
was
your sole decision?
Just as I mentioned, it was my sole decision, but it was influenced by information provided to us about the actions that the defendant had carried out.
Understood. Now,
So if you have, sorry, I'll just talk over you a little bit here. If you have someone who has, violent tendencies or something like that, and you're making the recommendation, then you kind of have to take into account what they've done and, safety of the public. So from that and from the discussion with the officers, that's why we came to that conclusion.
okay, understood. Now, all right. Let me
love that
see
song.
here. All right, I'm gonna no further questioning at the moment for Mr. Sly. If I want to make a statement about this case, Your Honor. So,
Go ahead and take your stand there. Sly, is everybody done? done with Sly.
Hold on,
Uh,
hold on, hold on, hold on.
Well, wait. Only one of you
Austin,
guys is representing
yeah.
the PD. Only
for
one is
fuck's
representing
sake.
the PD.
Ollie, come here.
Austin, yeah,
Come
yeah.
here, come here,
hold on.
come here.
I'm gonna bring up what we talked about just now.
Well,
Right
since I got a minute,
Hold on. If the question, well, Yana, can we take a 2-minute recess, please?
Last time I took a recess, you guys decided that you're going to take an extra 15 minutes.
Um,
What happened?
All he needs to really ask
so
him,
that's a no then, right?
I'm gonna bring up. I'll talk about the.
all you really need to ask at the point is,
I know.
is she
So-
competent?
Yes, I know.
Can
It's
you-
exactly what I'm gonna get to.
Yeah, that's just
Alright.
dunk this shit at the
We'll wait till the prosecution rests. Prosecution, you have 30 seconds to continue questioning or
30
make your decision if you rest.
Well, I'm gonna make a short closing statement here. So,
Okay.
bottom line, she's gonna stand trial. Okay, will stand trial. That's due process of the law. At some point, she will stand trial. You had to come. Excuse
You
me.
have 30 seconds.
No, that's the law. You will stand trial for your.
Objection.
Jesus Christ, what is he doing?
Okay,
Just
so
It's
saying.
not really an objection, more a
you're ta-
statement.
he's
We've
tell-
already had a
What?
discussion about how to proceed after this.
Yeah, we've already
hearing.
decided how we're
The
gonna
judge
proceed.
No,
even
no,
stated
no,
at
no.
the top of the court.
excuse me, everybody. So here, in the
Excuse me.
in the court case, it would be. She would have to. I'll tell you why she has to stand trial because
What are you doing?
you have to have a
I
say
don't know
on
what
whether
he's
she
doing.
gets these charges. Okay. If it's just dropped because you believe she's
Just
mentally
making some-
unfit, if somebody can be mentally unfit, they still have to stand trial. That's the law. If it is determined that the crime took place because of a mental condition,
Let me do it.
that's something to argue in the case. The case needs to go through. It's due process of the law. We are not able to
I'm
fully
about to.
argue this case without a full
Don't do
trial.
that.
Okay, what we're proposing is she needs to be sent to a medical facility until she is able to be held for trial. Okay, because it's due process of the law.
This is a closing
It's not
statement.
fair
This
in
isn't a
this
question.
case right here to say that she is unfit
Don't
to hold
pay
trial,
him.
so the charges are dropped. That's not how it works. That's to be decided in the actual case. That's the point I'm trying to make. It is not
Well, you
here.
gotta
that-
ask.
No,
Are you
Oh, sorry, I
objecting?
apologize.
it is
I just
not.
want to say, since he's doing his closing statements now, will he rescind his ability to do them later?
Is this your closing statement or are you just resting your case?
We
'cause
never.
that has
no,
nothing
no,
to do
no.
with
We, well,
any-
no, no.
that
It
has
does. It
nothing
does.
to do
It
with
does.
anything.
First
no,
of
it
all,
has
we never
nothing
got
to
an
do with
opening
the-
statement.
Hey, that has nothing to do with anything
I was.
said
I'm.
by the
I.
witness.
I'm done with Sly.
No,
Can we arrest Paulie for something at this point?
Yes.
No.
Exactly.
Okay. Listen, but here's the thing: is it a competency
I will
hearing?
yell at you in this courtroom.
I'm
Tell
about to
me
yell
how
at
to
him in this
interpret the
courtroom.
law here.
No, no, no. I'm asking you: is it? a
Ask
co-
Hart if he just
Right, if
wants
I'm gonna
to
keep
get
it.
Can we
rid of
fire
it.
him? Art, can we
Defense,
fire
quiet
him?
down over there, please. Go ahead.
You
Mr.
got it,
Walnuts.
Judge.
No.
Is this a competency
fire him.
hearing to see if she can stand trial? Because if it's found that she cannot stand trial, then she will. We will wait until she is able to stand trial. I find it very unfair that it would be a trial to find that she's dropped of all charges if she's found unstable. Is
Alrighty. So, the way the city of Los Santos works today, it is a person's right to request a bench trial. PD cannot force a bench trial on somebody.
I
The
never
only time-
requested a bench trial.
Right.
sake.
We're not at a bench trial, we're at a hearing to see if you're mentally stable.
I never requested that.
I'm sorry, miss, but you're mentally unfit at the moment. We have to determine if
Jeez.
these charges will stick. Anyways, We're here
Objection,
now.
Your Honor.
on myself,
This hearing is to determine whether or not she is mentally unfit. You making
Yes.
that statement that she is mentally unfit currently completely flies in the face of this.
all right, you're right, you're right.
That sounds like you came to a determination before this even
I am
came
not
to
at
a
a
close.
determination. She just keeps asking the question over and over.
I know. I'm
Anyways.
just saying, you're on the verge of a mistrial, Judge.
I'm
Tread
not at
carefully.
a trial, so I can have a mistrial. Anyways,
Miss
Mr.
hearing.
Walnuts, back to what I was saying. At the end of this will be the decision in up to Miss Emily Kildare how she wants to proceed based on my decision. Cannot
Alright.
force somebody to do things.
okay?
The only time
So
we can is cases of terrorism and murder.
okay. So if you find that she's found unfit, what will happen exactly?
Well, we'll get there when we get there. I don't feel like I shouldn't be answering that right now.
Well, no, because I would like to know: is it she either has the option to plead guilty or take up a bench trial? Because I
You're
just
asking
want to
me
make.
to make a
Well,
decision
no,
before
no,
the
no, no,
hearing's even
no,
over.
no. I'm not. No, I'm not. I want to know the options that are going to be.
I'm not.
given
I'm
to
not
her.
giving you options. I want to
Okay.
hear both sides. I want to see who you guys can prove.
Well,
with
but that's what I'm
your
saying.
questioning is.
That's what I'm saying. If you come to the conclusion that the charges should be dropped, because of a mental stability, well, that didn't give us a fair trial because, it just doesn't give us a fair trial because we weren't able to cross-examine the defendant. That's very unfair in my opinion. I mean,
Your
that's all
Honor,
I
if
have.
I may,
Go ahead.
the defense has not presented this argument in any way, nor do we intend to. We believe that I think I know where you're wanting to go with this and everything, and I don't understand the line of thinking and why we're dwelling on this right now.
I have nothing further, Your Honor. Unless you have questions for me.
I don't have any questions for anybody.
All right, I appreciate your time.
Okay. Sly, you may take your seat if nobody's gonna ask any questions.
Cool.
All right. Is anybody else something else? You guys rest.
I have a question for you. How'd you like up there?
All right. Anyways, I'll be back in 2 shakes.
Me either. That's how I felt about the prosecution.
Oh my god. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm having a conversation with someone as I just lose my fucking mind.
It's why they have to keep interrupting me.
I mean,
But this trial is so.
it's not a trial. It's a hearing.
Your Honor.
It's merely a hearing. Figure out whether or not we can fucking even take her to trial.
True.
It was a hearing to basically figure out whether or not I can even charge her with these crimes at this point. Or at least she can stand trial at this point.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Anyone can be charged with a crime, It's
Well, the problem is the way everything currently works is I did not feel comfortable charging her with a crime because I didn't feel that she could understand what was going on.
Gotcha.
Because Emily is not there right now. That is not Emily.
I'm sorry if I took this a different direction than you want.
Yeah,
It was just like it was very short. We all have different ways we want to do this, and
All I wanted to know was if, have him state that she may not be competent at this time, which she obviously isn't. If she will be at some point in the future.
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
bottom line, she has to either plead guilty or she stands for trial. That is how the law works. No matter any mental illness, that has to happen.
Problem is I have to charge her, and then she has to plead.
Yeah,
I did
as
not
a cop,
feel,
you have to. Yeah.
I did not feel comfortable going down the path of charging her because I did not believe that she could comfortably, and she wasn't in a mental position to do either.
And that's the courts and the medical professionals' decision on if she is mentally stable to stand trial, then charges will be pressed. And then, but if she's not, then she needs to be admitted because you can't just let her walk free. You know what I mean?
No.
Then at that point, it needs to be figured out. Is where's she going to get this proper care from? Where will she be held so that way she's safe from herself, safe from the public, and the public is also safe from her. You know what I mean? And I'm on the board with you, Steve. I agree with, well, not that I agree. I trust the medical professional's decision that she's not fit. She needs to get further help. But that doesn't mean she walks free. She needs to be placed somewhere so that way she can get healthy.
This whole thing has just been like, here's what's going on, Judge. Okay, make a fucking ruling so we have precedent for this going forward. That's it.
I don't like it already. Who's waving at us?
I'm gonna go talk to her.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, this case is so interesting. I mean, I don't even know.
I mean, once it gets to a damn trial, it's gonna be a fucking dog and pony show.
It's
Oh God, Gabagle's next to us. Everyone stand still. Shh. What? You don't see us?
I wanted to make sure the judge wasn't gonna say that she's not allowed to be held trial at all. Like, I just want to make sure that the judge is not stating that she's not allowed to be charged. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got that.
All right, let's see.
ready.
Jay, stop staring at him. Jay. All right, Jay's staring at him. Let's all stare at him. Oh, he turned around. Turn around.
Alrighty, I'm ready to make my rulings. Everybody ready? Everybody accounted for?
Whoa!
Yes.
I didn't get what. The prosecution made final statements, and I didn't even get to make
Oh,
final
I thought
statements.
you were. I asked if you were ready.
What the hell's that
before I even
noise?
left.
I
I
didn't get. I
top
didn't.
floor.
All right,
I
go
think
ahead.
I
Make
didn't
your
hear
closing
that.
real fast. Go ahead.
Jeez.
I won't make a decision yet. Go ahead.
Oh shit.
Your Honor, I believe the determination based on this hearing is that the evaluation itself was flawed. From everything that I heard from Mr. Pandation's questioning, from them having 5 minutes to give an appropriate evaluation on someone's medical health, that is not enough time to give an appropriate medical appraisal of one's mental well-being. Of which he even said, and I'll pull some direct quotes. He said that police influence not only influenced the feel of the medical examination when it began, but the recommendation given to be kept in a secure medical facility was based on information provided by officers and not those given by the defendant during the evaluation. The medical professional stating his diagnosis and belief was simply a medicinal
Your Honor,
one. It could be treated
Your
with
Honor,
medicine.
we just had a lawyer go down. Can we
Hey,
have a few minutes?
Polly, are you okay? You did?
You can sleep it off.
Holy
Okay,
cow.
I don't think. Wait.
I got
Oh, wait.
sugar problems, you know.
Oh Jesus. Wait. What the? What the fuck?
I'll allow it. Only speaking with the lawyer. Who's the second lawyer in charge if that one passes
Steve.
out?
Thank you, Judge.
Dave.
Steve is. That's what I was asking if Steve can.
All right, Steve.
Take charge.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and take your little seat there, Steve.
Hey.
All right, are you done, Arthur? Actually, Arthur, get up here. I want to ask you a question.
Hello.
Are you
Don't
questioning
worry.
the validity
Nature's taking its
of
course.
Sly
You got
Pandation's
this.
evaluation
Yep,
of your
I got
client?
this.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Technically, it was not Sly Pandation's evaluation. It was a joint evaluation done by two people. I did not get to finish my closing statements, however, and I will recount them.
Feel better?
Okay.
Seeing as we have an injured medical individual, well, lawyer,
Let me ask you this.
person,
All right, man.
guy, dude.
We're the best doctors.
all right?
who-
Yeah, what up, pimp?
who saved
What
that
you need?
man's life.
What are you trying to get out of this? What do you want for your client? That's what I'm about to ask you. Because if you're questioning the validity of their mental evaluation,
I'm
What you
saying
get-
this
what you
shouldn't be
getting
able to be used against them in further court hearings because the evaluation itself would have been faulty.
so you're
Therefore,
basically
we tried this
saying,
person normally. As a normal
Objection
person
opinion
would,
is
and
So
should.
wait. You just said you want to try this person normally.
Just die.
Well, oh, he's fine now, I guess.
You just stated that.
It's almost
You
like
want
I
your-
was gonna do this in my closing statements, and then I got interrupted by the prosecution conveniently. Oh, passing out in the corner. Wow.
Excuse me, I have
can't
a
believe
medical
this.
condition.
No, no.
Oh, we're gonna use that against you in the court of law.
Whoa.
Mr. Arthur,
Peanut gallery, shut up.
get over here.
Alright.
Close your statement, please.
Let me start
Oh
my
my
closing
God.
statements over again. Thank you very much.
No, please
Oh my
don't.
god.
It is my belief that
This trial.
the evaluation
has
itself
been going
was
on for an
flawed
hour.
in that the time that was taken to conduct the medical
Right.
examination was 5 minutes, which does not seem like any
Objection,
amount
that's
of.
incorrect. He said 15.
He said 5 in
No,
his
he
testimony.
said
Sly,
he
would you
said-
like
no,
Sly?
he said-
Overruled,
he
would you
said-
like to say 15?
Sly?
Yeah,
What
he
was
said
the number?
15.
Can't object
Sly, what was the number?
concluding statement.
You can.
Hey, he's
You
not gonna
can't.
stand.
You can
Come up
object
here.
opening
15?
statements, or vice versa. I forget.
Yeah, you can.
There you
You
go.
can absolutely
Regardless.
object.
15 minutes.
What the fuck? What are you doing?
15.
I was leaning
That's
on you.
almost
Oh, sorry.
3 times as much as what I said, and even that's not enough.
He
Yeah,
did
no,
say
you can
the
object
evidence
with just
was
real
at
bad
the
form.
page 20.
You better be damn sure
As well, he
about
did-
it.
It's
he
it's
did.
opening or closing. One of those
Basic
ones
thing
you
is
can't
just
object.
saying
I forget which one it
is
is.
it
They
really
did
worth
it
objecting
quicker
then?
than
It depends. Sometimes
regular
objecting
exam.
hurts
It
your
took
case.
less time.
Yeah.
I should be a judge.
Arguably, for a more important thing.
You should be a lawyer.
Sorry,
Fuck
I'm
that.
still hanging on that
I'm a
guy's
cop.
comment.
I'll never be a
So-
fucking lawyer. Lawyers are fucking.
I just
Or
let me ask you a question here.
I will never be a lawyer. Lawyers
Are
are
you
Can I do
scum.
my closing statements after that?
Doesn't matter what side
You
they
haven't
go
closed yet?
for. Even some
I haven't
judges are
closed, no.
scum.
I have not made any
Alright, you can't seal the deal, I
by
got
both
you.
myself and
All right.
Okay.
So,
just tell him he can't see the deal.
by you stating that your evaluation is flawed, what are you getting at? Are you trying to say we should do a thorough evaluation of this person? Because you said this
No.
person should be tried normally, but then it's up to her.
what I'm
As I
what I'm
stated
saying.
earlier, hold up, let
My
me finish.
head hurts.
As I stated earlier, then it's up to your client if she's
I just wanted to get in
guilty and not go to
chases.
trial.
This is probably
or she
going to
wants
be
to go to
one of my
trial,
last
and
shifts.
She's got this other charge,
Rip.
and that's where we're at now.
This is what
So-
you
Not-
join
not-
team.
I have a
not
goddamn
forever.
hard.
This is
Oh,
for-
by the way, well, since we're going to be here
Listen
for
to
another
this.
2 hours, I
Medi-
need to talk to you, Cherry.
Testimony from
So,
a medical official.
I got
who,
my final
conducted this
medical
evaluation
results back.
and make a determination
Yeah,
And,
based on that evaluation. From what I had heard,
They
there are many
still are
cases
unsure
where
what's
I
happening, but
feel
there's
this
definitely
evaluation
something going
was
on.
flawed.
And
In part,
I'm probably going to have to take
and
a.
this
I'm
was
probably going to
coming
have to.
from
take
slide
a-
that yes,
Low up
the
for, like,
evaluation
3 months or
uh,
something.
was not given as much
Give or
time
take,
as it
but,
normally would have, which is still the
I'm gonna have
case.
to be
even
put on
though
like a
my notes were
medical
wrong
LOA
on the subject,
Yeah.
because
which to me
No,
does not
Yeah,
seem
there's-
like
that's
an
and that's
appropriate
totally
amount of
fine. I
time
was
to reach
expecting it. Remember,
a
we've
full
talked about it.
conclusion
yeah,
on the
they
evaluation,
don't.
which
They're still
Sly has
unsure
said
exactly what's going on
there
with my heart.
was
and-
not. They were able to link it to
Uh,
a type
Yeah.
of
So
Good thing we've got a good
personality
candidate right
disorder, but
Oh,
no
me?
specifics and not much more than
now.
that.
You're corporal.
It was also stated that there was a police influence when the examination
I know
began,
we were
and when
investigators
that
at
police,
the same time,
at-
remember?
which
I've
influenced
seen
the
you,
feel
I've
of
seen you in
the
CID.
examination,
You would be a great asset.
as it was occurring, and which was later removed to help it move
Oh,
better,
God.
but also
Not tonight.
that the diagnosis was tainted because
No.
it
have a
hurt
whole lot
the
of crime after
recommendation.
all of this.
Given that the individual should be kept in a secure medical facility, based on information provided by officers and not those given by
No,
the defendant
objection,
during
irrelevant.
her evaluation.
I asked
That was
Sly.
what she said.
No,
And this
I
is my
asked-
final statements. You cannot object me during this.
Oh,
I
you know,
will throw you out of this courtroom.
yeah,
Sorry.
you know what? You're being a bit obnoxious when I was trying to do my question. So
I agree. Fine. I'll allow it. Here, object if you want.
okay, well, I did ask him, and he said I asked him. I said, was it the medical professional's decision that it should be put into a medical institution? And he said, yes, it was not the police. It was determined by the police. No, it was determined by the police's
Shut up.
facts.
He said, and I believe, which is the exact quote that I am using, that it was based on information that police provided.
okay, so
It
what I'm seeing
influenced
is opening and closing
the result
statements. Opening
that
statements
was
usually are
come-
never
that
objected, but
came
under
from-
very, very
I
rare
didn't quote that last
circumstances
part.
they can.
It's just me.
Closing
flubbing,
statements
okay?
can be if they're trying to like,
That is what he had said.
like
when
lead the,
you had
if they're
questioned
trying to
him.
like add new
Influence,
evidence that
but
wasn't
didn't make
touched
the
out.
final
If they
decision.
reference anything that
Okay,
wasn't
there's a
talked about
difference.
during like so
Still,
closing
Well, obviously
statements
they
can
are. They
that
influence.
or if
They
they like
influence.
influencing
missay
a medical
something. So
diagnosis
closing
which he
statements can be
has.
objected.
Which he
Opening
has.
statements,
shows
yeah, I know.
that
that's
there
why-
is
that's why you did
a
that.
clear
Opening
flaw in the
cannot.
evaluation.
Closing can.
One of
Hold on. You know how
the-
could you say no?
because the supervisor said so. He said his recommendation would have been a medical treatment with medicine. However, because of that
Yes, go
information
ahead,
that was
go ahead and sit
given,
down.
the recommendation was
All right,
changed
listen,
I'm
to
not-
be
answering. Closing statement and finish,
them
please.
being held in a
Right.
secure.
You know, I'm just not sure how he's allowed to give a closing statement after the decision has been made. Sounds very.
Thank you, Your Honor. It's because I wasn't given the
All right,
opportunity.
are we
Sounds
ready?
sus.
You were.
Because you stole the
You were.
show, and then you.
You were given the opportunity.
was not given-
His closing statement's been taking like 15 minutes.
Alrighty.
I
Here's
rest
the
my
decision that I have came to from Mr. Sly Pendations and Andrew Craig's evaluation of this person and their recommendation of them seeing a mental facility. The charges cannot be guilty at this time, though we're not here for that. just put them as processed. She needs to do time and get another full mental evaluation. I recommend at least 20 months in a mental facility. Is there one in Bolingbrook? Is there a medical wing in Bolingbrook?
There's an
Nobody there, Doc.
infirmary there,
Doc
sir.
Cop. Is there a mental facility there?
There's an infirmary there.
That's
Okay.
not a medical facility.
Yeah, I'm
not a
aware of
medical
that
facility.
too.
That's
I'm just
alright.
answering his
Here's-
question.
Here's what I'm gonna
So
order
you're
then.
incarcerating her
I'm
without
not incarcerating her.
the crimes,
She needs
and she
mental-
needs to be tried at a later date.
Are you interrupting
you're
my
saying.
decision? You want held in
Yes.
contempt? Anyways,
No, I don't want to be held in contempt.
So,
but I do want to
20
I'ma hold
months
his
at a
ass.
medical facility where an evaluation is. According to the EMS chief, Sly Pandasian, she needs a medical evaluation of 20 minutes with him. We'll use that there as the 20 months. At a medical facility, do you guys have a mental ward up there, Mr. Pandasian?
Yeah, we do.
And that is the decision we're going to come to. Okay? That's my ruling. And for now, the charges will be processed. It'll
Okay.
be up to Miss Emily Louise if she wants to go to trial on them.
That's not my name.
Wait.
She needs to be
You
medicated.
said, hush, Mr. Judge.
Jesus
You said
Christ.
at the top-
I'll give-
You said at the top of this hearing that this would have nothing to do with her charges.
Right.
However,
Yes,
now
it
you're
has
saying
nothing
that
to
the
do with
charges will be
They're gonna stay
processed.
processed like they are now. They stay processed like they are right now.
He hasn't been found guilty.
Yes,
Yes,
you're not found
yes.
guilty. You're not innocent. They're processed like they are stated.
Absolutely.
Oh, that she has every right to take this trial. All you're saying is that she needs to be evaluated.
Yes, she needs to be
yes.
medically
I
evaluated.
just like yelling.
And I would like,
Yeah, I've
at
noticed.
least, Mr. Pandasian, take her to the mental facility and evaluate her in his schedule, not right now, and get that situated. She, as he stated, she needs to be medicated and treated.
Yes, and Your Honor, I agree with you. You're just trying to make sure it's fair for her if she wants to take the trial,
Yes,
to defend
it is
herself.
Up to her
Yes,
decision if she wants to take it to trial.
completely. All
Right. I'm not charging her guilty or innocent. I'm telling her she needs to go to get a mental evaluation.
And what if she tries to refuse?
And that'll be up to you guys.
Okay.
Judge's order.
Okay.
I would like to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Are there any other evaluators who might be able to give evaluate her as well?
I know,
Because there
I
may
know.
be some foul play in the same evaluators evaluating her again. You know what I mean?
Yes, I got you. Let me look at
Evelyn
my
Kildare.
phone here.
Excuse me. I would not like the gallery. Interrupting this
Shut
case.
up or I'll blow you up.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
I was just
Whoa.
threatened by somebody.
All right.
Oh,
Which one of you shitbirds?
I think it was that guy right there, the
it was
pig.
the guy with the blue hair, I think.
Oh, Peggy. Anacino, you wanna?
Anywho, per request, and I will
Go,
allow
Pig.
it for evaluators
Huh?
to make this decision.
You're not gonna threaten to blow
Sly,
up
could
the
you please come
lawyer
forward?
without staying here. Come on.
Okay, I'll just
Gotta
do
go.
it then.
Holy shit!
Hey!
God! Oh shit!
Back up, back up. Everyone get out.
Get
Everyone
out of my fucking way! Ow. Owie.
Yeah, right there.
That was fucking
Did I miss anything?
fucker.
So